do.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to call the May 8th, 2025 regular meeting of the Moraine City Council to order at 6 o'clock. Roll call, please.
Ms. Allen?
Here.
Mr. Miller?
Here.
Mr. Doherty?
Here.
Ms. Marcus?
Here.
Mr. Burchett? Mrs. Witt?
Here.
Mayor Murphy?
Here.
I'd like to make a motion to excuse Mr. Burchett, please.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Doherty?
Yes.
Ms. Marcus?
Yes.
Mrs. Witt?
Yes.
Ms. Allen?
Yes.
Mayor Murphy?
Yes. Now, if everyone would stand with me and we'll recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Council has copies of the April 24, 2025 regular council meeting minutes. Does anyone have any changes or corrections? Hearing none, the minutes are approved as submitted. We have no special presentations tonight. We will go into reports. Finance Committee, anything to report?
No report, thank you.
Finance Director, anything to report?
Nothing to report, Mayor.
Committee of the Whole, anything to report?
Yes, our last meeting was on April 24th, and there will be another meeting tonight following this meeting. Thank you.
City Manager, anything to report?
Mayor, I have nothing beyond the written report unless there are questions.
Law Director, anything to report?
Thank you, Mayor. I have one item. That's the request ordinance number 2186-25 be added to the agenda. That's an ordinance to make supplemental appropriations for current expenses. That would be as an emergency, and that is in relation to the staff report that the finance director provided with respect to trees that need to be removed and/or pruned in order to prevent further damage.
I'll make a motion that we have on the agenda the legislation approved by the law director, 2186-25, for removal of trees.
You've heard the motion. Is there any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Mr. Doherty?
Yes.
Ms. Marcus?
Yes.
Mrs. Witt?
Yes.
Ms. Allen?
Yes.
Mr. Miller?
Yes.
Mayor Murphy?
Yes. At this time, I have nothing to report, so we will go into business.
Ordinance 2184-25, an ordinance approving the updated official zoning map of the city of Moraine, Ohio, in accordance with Moraine Codified Ordinance Section 1131-02.
This ordinance approves the updated City of Moraine zoning map, which includes zoning districts that were changed in 2024. Proper language from the Moraine Codified Ordinances will be added to the map once the ordinance is passed. This ordinance is on for a first read. This is a second reading, and final adoption will be at the May 22nd regular council meeting.
Ordinance 2185-25, an ordinance expressing the city of Moraine's intent to negotiate jointly with other cities in the region on a one-price schedule under which electric light services shall be furnished in the residents of the city for the purpose of street lighting.
The street lighting contract with Miami Valley Lighting through MVCC ends in December 2025. This ordinance allows support for the city of Moraine to negotiate a one-price schedule jointly with other cities in the region. This legislation is at the first reading. The second reading and final adoption will be at the May 22nd regular council meeting.
Ordinance 2186-25, an ordinance to make supplemental appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the city of Moraine, state of Ohio, for the period January 1st, 2025 to December 31st, 2025, and declaring an emergency.
This ordinance authorizes the supplemental appropriations in the amount of $35,000 for the emergency removal and maintenance of trees identified as hazardous during inspection by the insurance company. This expense is not covered by the insurance company and is the city's responsibility. This ordinance will be passed as emergency legislation. I move to suspend the rules to allow second reading and approval at the meeting in which it was introduced. Motion to approve.
You've heard the motion. Any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Ms. Marcus?
Yes.
Mrs. Wett?
Yes.
Ms. Allen?
Yes.
Mr. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Doherty?
Yes.
Mayor Murphy?
Yes.
Second reading, ordinance 2186-25, an ordinance to make supplemental appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the city of Moraine, state of Ohio, for the period January 1st, 2025 to December 31st, 2025, and declaring an emergency.
Motion to approve.
Heard the motion. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Wett?
Yes.
Ms. Allen?
Yes.
Mr. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Doherty?
Yes.
Ms. Marcus?
Yes.
Mayor Murphy?
Yes. We have no other business, so is there anyone that would like to appear before council at this time? No. So we'll go into other business. Is there anyone from staff that would like to come to the podium? I knew Rocky.
Always Rocky.
We have a small little project going on, right?
Hey,
Hi, Rocky.
great.
Fine.
Give you a little update on what's going on.
Okay.
There we go. All right, so what you see there is the beast that we were so passionate about getting rid of. That's the old boiler system. And it's, you can even look at it and tell that it's seen its better days. To give you an example of how large the unit was in the basement, now, Donna is not a very tall woman, nor am I, but to give you an idea, she's standing inside the unit right there. Whoa, we did a little jump in her. Wait a minute, Aaron, what happened here? I got you. All right, so that's the removal of it. You're pretty much seeing close to where we're at right now. All of the old unit has been dismantled and taken out. So we're pretty much a blank canvas right now, looking forward to getting the new equipment in.
Is it gonna be smaller?
Oh, it'd be, to give you an example, it'd be about
Oh, okay.
right, less than half the size.
Oh, well, that's good.
Wow.
This is this is Susie's area.
Oh,
So what you're seeing there is, Mayor, you probably recognize it well. That's the whole wall of windows there.
Oh.
That was the back part of the room that led you to where the filing room was.
right.
So now it's divided up. And as it goes further, we'll get you better pictures to where you'll see a better layout. This is Chief's conference room right here, to give you an idea of how he wasn't supposed to be disrupted too much, but this is kind of this is what we're looking like right now. It's way worse than anticipated, so. This is the hallway leading down. Chief's dispatch was that door on the right there. And this was kind of this was the difficulty of trying to resume having dispatch in there during construction process, which is where the move all started to the talk started happening, is we started seeing how much they were going to have to remove, and it just didn't make sense to keep them in that kind of a construction zone and keep it in a quiet kind of place to where we would be calling timeout while they got a phone 911 call. So it just didn't work. So this is where we've kind of, it's went this way. We didn't anticipate to go this way, but here we are. Chief's been very nice about understanding, about dealing with how all this has kind of transpired, so. This is kind of, this is inside dispatch right here to give you an idea of all the wires leading into the 911 call center, and this is what it would have looked like while they were in there working. And it wasn't feasible. This is the front of the building for the new structure for the whole frontage of the sign and the whole kind of face of the building now. So this was part of we had to reinforce the concrete to hold the new weight of the front of the building. This was them pumping the concrete in. There's your new concrete. And this is hopefully the projected goal at the end of all this. We're excited. I've already had conversations with Chris about his guys possibly getting in there and trying to freshen up the front with maybe some different bushes and to try to go more along the lines of what the rendering was that we presented to you guys from the start. Any questions?
I have one.
Yeah.
The mailbox and the water payment box.
Yep.
Will those at any time be prohibited or be, where we can't
Nope.
get into them?
Nope.
Okay, thank you.
Now, there is a fence up there.
I know, I was over there
So you-
yesterday.
you can pull in, but that's as far as the fence will ever go.
Exactly.
We'll always still have access to those
Okay,
boxes.
good.
Yep,
Are we still on schedule,
we're still on schedule.
on budget?
We're on
Oh,
budget.
we are?
We're on budget.
We're
We're,
within budget, right?
we're doing great.
That's right.
We are doing
Good.
great, and I don't anticipate we're gonna keep it like this. Mike's kind of threatened me and twisted arms. No, no. I'm sorry.
Would you be ahead of schedule? Just a little?
Afraid to say?
Yeah.
I just don't want to commit to that, and then your guys' thoughts are there, and then you guys are going, why didn't we were ahead, why aren't we still ahead? I don't want to put the cart before the horse,
Right.
and I would rather just surprise you come September and say, hey, we're ready. Yeah,
Smart man.
yeah. So that's that's always been the goal, is around that time of the year. So the goal is still that
And
goal.
3 months to move it.
We got
Still be
this.
decent.
I'm very confident in Aaron. He's got a strong back.
Thank you very much.
You're
for the
welcome.
Presentation.
Thank you, guys.
It's
I
gonna look
appreciate you.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rocky.
Is there any other staff member that would like to give presentation or anything? Okay. Then we will go into our other business. City manager, anything further to report?
I have no items, Mayor. Thank you.
Law director, anything further to report?
No, Mayor, thank you.
Finance director, anything further to report?
No, Mayor, thank you.
Clerk of council, do you have anything to report?
Nothing to report, thank you.
Miss Allen, do you have anything to report?
No report, thank you.
Miss Marcus, do you have anything to report?
Just to remind people that warm weather is here, children will be on bicycles, and they're not used to it. They've had a winter to forget safety, so be aware they may be coming out from behind parked cars or whatever, and just please watch for them.
Ms. Witt, anything to report?
Yes, it looks amazing to look out there and see all you people. Thank you for coming, and I'm excited about what we're going to hear in Committee of the Whole. So I think most of you will be staying, and that's wonderful. Usually, we have a swearing in, and they're gone.
Yeah.
So it's good to have you out there. Thank you for coming.
Mr. Miller, anything to report?
A couple items. Wanted to promote for the viewers watching tonight, just remind everybody, we're 3 weeks away from our 60th anniversary celebration, which will be Saturday, May the 31st here at Wax Park. It's all day long. And all the information is in the spring program brochure and on our city website. So we want everyone to come out and take advantage of this great event. And since we have a lot of people in the audience, I want to thank our steering committee. We have a number of them here tonight. We appreciate, they've been meeting for the last year, every month, and planning this event. And Park and Rec is naturally has to has the burden of registering everything committee wants, they have to carry it out. So Brandon's here, Chris is helping out, Dia's done a lot, and Chandler as well, and Kelly, so thank you so much for that. Also, 60th anniversary of the city. Aaron, if residents haven't noticed, on our city social media, Aaron is putting on a daily historical photo and facts, and that has been really good. And for anyone else interested in history, we've just filmed 4 more Moraine Historical Minutes. We've got 39 shows now, and I asked MVCC to package them in 3 or 4 together, because they're only about 2.5, 3 minutes each. And that'll throw more Moraine history out there on this 60th anniversary year. And as a resident, I just wanted to thank City and Street Department for the large trash pickup. I mean, it's a great, not all cities provide that. And the guys came around in my street today, and they were great. And lastly, Kelly, since you're here, my wife and youngest daughter and her husband, we took the 4 watercolor classes. The Moraine Park and Rec offers a lot of classes and programs, and these 4 classes confirm the fact that I have no artistic talent whatsoever.
I
But-
know I didn't.
But the instructor was awesome, and a great series of classes. Mike has a drone class coming up, I think, within a week, so just any residents out there, get on the website and sign up. The city has a lot that they're offering, so thank you.
Mr. Doherty?
I think Dave probably covered most of it. I did want to say thank you for the steering committee to come out tonight. I'm excited to be able to go over all this in committee of the whole. And also, my drone presentation class, it won't be this Saturday, but next Saturday, the 17th, from 10 to noon at the Civic Center. So come on out, learn a little bit, get to fly a drone, we'll have a good time.
And all I have to say is, yes, thank you for everyone and the whole hard work that has been involved in putting this vision plan together. And for our 60th, thanks everybody for the hard work that we've done. Hope it will go off. Hopefully we'll have a lot of people come to our celebration on our city. I would also,
I
Yes.
forgot to announce that there will be an event at the airport this weekend,
that was
Saturday.
last weekend.
Oh.
That was last weekend, I think, because they
Was
had
it
this,
really?
yeah, they had the signs up for
Someone called me
parking.
and told me to announce it. That's great then.
It was,
Ryan was last.
yeah, it was last Sunday, because I saw all the signs
Well-
for event parking.
I got a call and said, be sure and announce about the event at the airport. Well, I tried.
Well,
Just a week late.
maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I saw all the things for the fly-in last weekend, so,
We do what we're told.
yes.
I do what I'm
Thank
told,
you.
even if it's wrong.
Okay, and I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight. It is nice to see a lot of people here, instead of talking to 1 or 2. I would also like to thank the Miami Valley Communications Council for broadcasting this meeting live, as well as any future rebroadcast. This regular council meeting is adjourned at 6:18.